Hey y'all, it's Insecure Sunday. Well, Insecure Monday for me because life wanted to be, and so I'm not watching until today. And I'm wondering what this aftermath of this phone calls were and how this. What I remember from the previews, and are they gonna living together and all those things. So yeah, and I haven't been on any social media at all because I didn't want to know anything. So I will see y'all back in a bit. All right, so Issa and these fantasies are getting me. Like they're funny, they're hilarious. But that very first one, when it was like, "Oh, blah blah," it's been 2 years. I was just like, "We're doing time jumps, oh, again!" And I was just like, "Oh, okay, fantasy, bad, bad, bad." And I've had those kinds of fantasies, like where I know if I make this decision, then I kind of see where it goes. This decision, see where it goes. For me, those were my favorite parts of the episode, were her fantasies, seeing where things can go. And I'm not sure if I really want her working with Crenshaw. Like I know everybody's like, "Oh, Kofi, however you say his name," because they want him in the show or whatever. But like, I'm not saying she shouldn't work with him, but I think she should definitely go into it with like some very clear set boundaries and things set up because the moment he thinks that she's not really down for the people like he is, he's gonna start his bullshit. And I'm just like, don't do that, sir. Don't do that. Koya, I love Koya because like I'd watch something else with that actor in it. Or in Koya, you can have her own little spinoff, or some webisodes. I don't know, but she's funny and she definitely has Issa's back, and that's bomb. So the estate planning, like for Molly's parents, like I personally probably will not have to deal with that because whatever. But talking about money is hard, and I did appreciate how Kelly's approach to talking with her parents, to Molly's parents, was through comedy, because Kelly's funny and making them more comfortable, and that was just like, that was very sweet, and I love those moments. And okay, even though I was super anti-Torian, because it's like, well, when we go with people you work with, but yes, that was an act of service, right? Him trying to setting her, the food and wine. I was just like, okay, Torian, I guess you won me over too. And okay, even though I was gonna keep saying this, even though I'm not a huge fan of Issa and Nathan because I feel like Issa's flaky and Nathan really needs to like work on some more things for him. I also still do not want her with Lawrence. It's not that I want one or the other. I really think she should not be with either of them. She needs to have a whole new man or just be by herself. And I understand. I get it. When you're not really over somebody and you keep thinking about that doesn't mean that you're supposed to be with them. But there are people out there that's like, well, it was a break baby. It wasn't like he had the baby on her. He didn't cheat on her. But it's just like, I don't know. I feel like maybe if the baby was a little older, in like a year or two, where like, I don't know. Just yeah. Okay. So obviously most of y'all have seen this because today I'm late. So let me know how are y'all feeling about this and her little fantasies, and whether or not you think how is she going to obviously break up with Nathan, if you think that's the word that's going in, because if she's thinking about Nathan that much that it's like stopping her breath, like the thought of him coming into her room, I mean, okay.